Hi there. So, today I have a little showcase on character and weapon builds for mobbing, doing the Kuiper Mine Blockade with Freyna. And for those who struggle following this mission, I have some tips and tricks along the way in the video as well. So, let's jump right into it.
Welcome to the old gamer.
Alright, coming up here on the 4 last waves. Skipping the first ones just so the video doesn't become as long. So, if you watch a little bit on how I move, of course it's not flawless, but I try to, compared to the group, I always sidestep or move sideways for them, not so much back and forth towards or away from them. That makes them less it makes them hit me less. But also, a very good example here, you can use the terrain to break line of sight for many of their attacks, so you can have a little bit less to worry about. So, I like this Last Dagger quite a lot with the current build. I'm not sure if it's the absolute max damage output on it, but it's very quick, and that's what I like. It feels very fluid to play with. Now when I have decreased the reload time. And the secret garden has been a favorite for a long time on Freyna. But you see how slow it becomes as soon as you lift the rifle up to shoot. While with the Last Dagger, you move a lot quicker. And motion is, or movement is survivability, you can say. You avoid stuff.
Damn it! Descendant, we've detected another high-level Vulgus. There's just no end to them. Please take care of this.
Melt away. Shield is down. Damn it. Hello.
You saw there, I was sidestepping a little bit less, and immediately I started to take some more damage. So yeah, I was just checking something in my modules right there, and you get to see it after the fighting is done.
Burn. This is great.
The negative part with moving around the group all the time is what you just saw there. You're running out of ammunition. You need to go in now and then.
Is the warning system broken? It's gone off again.
Alright,
Nope.
two last
Another
bosses.
tough enemy to deal with.
Just a couple of words there. Both of them are using mainly 3 attacks, at least on range. If you start with this guy, he shoot those 3 beams there, and you have those orbs there which he's throwing, and the last one is lobbing some that will hit on the ground. If you step into those, you're dead. You can shoot them in the air and you can shoot them on the ground.
This is great.
You want to stay on a little bit range so you have time to get away from his attacks when they are coming. Then we have this guy. We have the ground attack, as you see there. They're shooting those missiles there, or projectiles, and that one there, that beam. If I'm coming into his range now, you can see he's draining life from me. So you want to stay away far enough so he can't drain life from you.
Damn it. Watch your feet. How was that? Hello. Reload.
Alright, so there we have it. All missions up to and including the 400% missions can be solved with this build. Sometimes though, I would change out the current Transcendence mod Venom Synthesis with Contagion. That's also true for the Albion Resource Defense mission over in Fortress. And also early stages of Void Erosion Purge can be done with this build. Regarding that one, try and fail a little bit what you prefer of Contagion and Venom Synthesis. Okay, so let's take a look at the build. As you could see, I was running around with the Last Dagger. There you can see the cores, which I currently have. Is very little left that remain to get it fully upgraded, so I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna do that. And here we have the modules for it. Yeah. This one here, While Analyzer, came with the last patch. I like it quite a lot for content where there is a chance that you are meeting those with Void or Arc Shields. Otherwise, I would probably put in weak point sight there instead. Not 100% sure. It depends a little bit on the content, really. Yeah. And of course, in this run, the enemies are weak to electricity, so I have the electric enhancement there. For a Descendant module, it looks like this. Venom Synthesis, as I mentioned, swapping it out with Contagion depending on the content. Then we have cooldown mods here, and some skill power of course, but it's the cooldown that actually are triggering me on this. 2 HP mods. I like the survivability that gives. It's squishy enough already there. Yeah. Skill range, just to reach out to more enemies. Some extra skill power there, and MP Collector just to make the whole gameplay more fluid, more floating more. You don't have to stress or work that hard to, or at all actually, to gain MP. Without it, you need to be a little bit more careful. On the 400% missions, it's quite easy to pick up enough of those MP orbs or cubes or whatever you would call them dropping. But yeah, MP Collector doesn't have to think about it, and there is enough damage, so you don't need to put in extra damage there. Yeah. Inversion reinforcement. Since I was running with Last Dagger on this run, I did that for the purpose of this video, since not everyone have Battle Pass. Otherwise, I'm mostly running with Malevolent. Yeah. But for the Last Dagger, I went for ammo system, electrical attribute damage, and some extra run speed here. If I had the Malevolent, I would use this one here, evolutionary cutting mechanism. Reactor, toxic tech, fully upgraded. That's done with a new upgrading system. I had like 0.83 and 0.79 or something on those two ahead of that. For components, don't think so much about them really. You will have enough damage anyway for this build. But yeah, I'm using the Slayer set. I have it for other characters and other builds as well. So there might be tiny things you could swap out that would be better for this particular run. And I could just have picked up the volcanic set as well. More firearm damage. Yeah. And last we have the arc tuning. For the time being looks like this. I'm swapping around a little bit, trying different things, but it's not that big of an impact. To be honest, you could do this run without the whole arc tuning thing. What I like here really much is the skill cooldown and the reload time modifiers. The rest is there and helps, but not so much, to be honest. Not on this build. 643 extra skill power. Yeah, it's not so much. Those two HP slots there gives me about 1100 extra HP. So there we have it. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed and that it could be helpful in some way. I'm the Old Gamer, wishing you a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next one.